Missouri in 1849, on the back of a mule that he called Daisy Jane, with his pappy's old squirrel gun and a bag of parched corn, and the blessings of his ma on a bright summer's morn, seeking his fame and fortune. Now the road to California, it was dusty and hard, driving a team of oxen just to pay for his board. Somewhere out in Utah the wagons broke down, the company split up and he was all on his own. Across the Sierras through the first drifts of snow, seeking his fame and fortune. This is a story of a boy called Red James, who rode through the valley till he went down in flames. In Casa Vieja, where the cold breezes blow, spirits are calling his name. He met up with some boys on the American bar. The working was hard, but the gravel was cold. Some Frenchmen dammed the river and flooded their claim. When the shooting was done, there was only Red James. A jury of miners passed the judgment on down. Saddle that mule, boy, and ride out of town. He headed down south in the first week of spring, seeking his fame and fortune. He bought him a colt with his last bag of dust. When your back's to the wall, you will do what you must. With Manuel and Chico and Silent Ramon, they rode through the valley and they called it their own, seeking their fame and fortune. In Casa Vieja, where the cold breezes blow, stands a little cabin with beams on the stove. An old woman's waiting for the boys to come home, with their saddlebags bulging with gold. Had him a sweetheart called Lillian White. For a bag full of dust, she was his for tonight. She begged him to make her an honest man's wife. Running from bullets was no kind of life. He promised to take her away to LA just as soon as he made him his fortune. Boys down in Keyesville, the story got old. They formed up a posse to get back their gold. With an Indian tracker, they ran the boys down. Somewhere out by Red Rocks, they shot Red James down. Manuel and Chico tied the boy to his mule, went down to reckon with fortune. In Casa Vieja, where the cold breezes blow, stands a little cabin with beams on the stove. An old woman's waiting for the boys that will never come home. mule found the way to Lillian's door. She laid Red James out on a pallet on the floor. She was binding his wounds when the posse rode in. With blood in their eyes, they just kicked the door in. She snatched up his pistols, shot 2 miners down. Old Charlie says, boys, let's just burn the place down and teach them to trifle with fortune. In a bank in Missouri, the money stopped coming in. His ma never knew what became of him. In Casa Vieja, where the cold breezes blow, the staff cabin stands empty and cold. In Casa Vieja, where the cold breezes blow, their spirits go walking down through the meadow as the sun's going down on wildflowers that glitter like